Warner Brothers is in some hot water and have now responded after receiving backlash due to a decision they made on one of their latest productions. More specifically, those within the disabled community, including Paralympic athletes and advocates, have voiced their displeasure and concerns regarding the depiction of Anne Hathaway's character in The Witches. I'm going to tell you guys all about it right now in I.O. What's going on, guys? I'm your host Jared Bronstein. Welcome back to InformOverload. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Be sure to stick around to the very end of this one for some bonus content, but for now, let's get right into it. The film titled The Witches debuted on HBO Max in October and is actually the second film adaptation of Roald Dahl's children's book, which was published in 1983. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, who's responsible for Back to the Future series, Forrest Gump, Castaway, and numerous other classics, for whatever reason, he decided to alter the character's physicality in the film, specifically in the hands of the witches, or at least Hathaway's Grand Witch character, making her to appear to have 3 fingers. Now before we continue on, guys, just a friendly little reminder to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out, and I love you. Mwah. Now going back to the story, guys, it seems the big issue people had with the character choice wasn't so much that it was different from the original novel, but more so the stereotypes that could be associated with people with disabilities if they're seen as evil or abnormal in cinema. Specifically referencing Hathaway's character's hands and fingers, many people pointed out the resemblance to what's called ectrodactyly, in which people are born missing fingers or toes. Also referred to as split hand, advocates fear that by portraying the villain as someone with a similar, if not the same disability, that people and children specifically may view those in real life with ectrodactyly the same way. Amy Marin, a Paralympic athlete, tweeted Warner Brothers, I quote, "Was there much thought given as to how this representation of limb differences would affect the limb difference community?" The Paralympic Games official Twitter account shared Amy's words and captioned their tweet, "Limb difference is not scary, differences should be celebrated and disability has to be normalized." Shannon Crossland, a disabilities advocate, explained the film is, I quote, "no way a reflection of the original novel written by Roald Dahl. Is this the kind of message we want the next generation to receive? That having 3 fingers is a witch's attribute? It is an extremely damaging portrayal. Disability should not be associated with evil, abnormality, disgust, fear, or monsters." Warner Brothers has since responded, telling Deadline in a statement, I quote, "We the filmmakers and Warner Brothers Pictures are deeply saddened to learn that our depiction of the fictional characters in The Witches could upset people with disabilities and regret any offense caused. In adapting the original story, we worked with the designers and artists to come up with a new interpretation of the cat-like claws that are described in the book. It was never the intention for viewers to feel that the fantastical, non-human creatures were meant to represent them. This film is about the power of kindness and friendship. It is our hope that families and children can enjoy the film and embrace this empowering, love-filled theme. It's important to note in the original novel the witches have claws instead of fingernails, but 5 of them. And of course, to no surprise, there are people who feel that this outrage is unwarranted, as the characters being portrayed are mythical creatures. However, Amy isn't letting up and has continued showing her support, even putting the hashtag #NotAWitch and limb differences in one of her more recent posts on Twitter, encouraging people to educate themselves regarding the matter. At the end of the day, everyone is entitled to have an opinion, and they're gonna have one. How much weight their opinion holds is determined on a case-by-case basis, but I like to think for those not affected by something, their opinion likely doesn't necessarily mean as much. Anne Hathaway is yet to speak on the matter, nor is it clear if she's going to at all. I don't feel her intention nor the production's intention was to make anyone appear to be seen as evil or abnormal, but at the end of the day, if a community felt they were personally affected, it is nice to see Warner Brothers recognizing that. But again, how does one decide who's to blame? Why does it just stop at the director and production company? Should Hathaway be held responsible, or at the very least, speak on the matter? Let me know your thoughts on all this down below, guys. For now, let's do some common replies from the video. Judge rules in favor of Amber Heard. Is Johnny Depp's career over? Setsi said he is gonna appeal. Yeah, they said he was gonna appeal. His lawyers fully said it's ridiculous. They're gonna 100% appeal it, and I think he's gonna win because I just think he's gonna win that one. Selwyn said honestly the double standards here are appalling. Yeah, I think the sad reality, guys, is like there's just always going to be double standards in regards to a lot of things in life, and I think that that's just the way it is, because I'm going to say 9 times out of 10 this isn't the case, and that's why there's a double standard there, because it's, you know, when something happens so often, like this is really the anomaly that, for the most part, yeah, 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm trying to say? So, I don't know. That's how I feel. Isabella said, funny how Amber says that her career got ruined by Johnny's claims, but Johnny was the one fired from Pirates of the Caribbean, and she got the role of Mira in Aquaman. I feel like you guys are gonna get mad that I said Caribbean and not Caribbean, which is fine. Yeah, I think she lost the role of Mira though, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's like one day she has it, one day she doesn't. Either way, I think Johnny's gonna be fine. Amber, I'm not so sure. But again, people might just forget. Like, how many things have happened in the industry and then something else happens and everyone forgets and then they both have careers, you know? But yeah, hey, that's how I feel, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and have yourselves a great day. Love you. Bye. Mwah.